both sides of my journal page done for, I think it's Tricia. Let me just double check which journal I'm doing. Circle journal. And this is for Tricia. So on this one I chose one of the pieces that I jelly printed the other day and then just started adding to it. I fancied it being a bit earthy, so I added brushos but with matte medium so that they would be more permanent, just to add some additional colours into there. But this is one of the really messy, in fact it isn't even one of the jelly prints, it's one of the wipe off type jelly prints, but I absolutely love how that's created a lovely feature for this. Used a bit of stamping, just some hot pick stamps, then I've managed to bury everything over to the right here, so then I managed to use my Lynn Brown, sort of the lino art type stamps for the house. I alcohol inked some vellum, but not particularly excitingly, but created it's a little hill for our our house to sit on. Added a few rub-ons. Yeah, pretty much that was that page. I wanted it to be as a piece on top, and because it's quite textural, just because the paper's warped and because I've done sewing and all the rest of it, it's sort of yeah, it's quite a loose looking page. Right, completely different page. I mean, just completely different. The only similarities is I have used a tiny bit of the same Bora Bora that I've then used as the main colour for this, although for this I also added the Fabulous Blue Lagoon, Steel Grey, Cheesecake, and a little bit of Chartreuse. Chartreuse? Don't know. Whatever. That. To this one. And then this one's also got a little bit of the orange, just a tiny bit peeking through. In fact, I'm contemplating making that slightly more orange than red. Wonder if I can do that. Alright, now take a bit of my brush show just to pick up on that orange a little bit more. There we go, that's better. Rather than it being red, it just picks up that orange a little bit more. There we go. Actually, you know what? It's amazing. Just loads of little touches just suddenly make a little bit of a difference. And do you know what I'm also going to do? Take a little bit of terracotta, do a bit of splatter, just to add that little bit of contrast in. You know, when you look at something and you know there's something not quite right there, but you're not quite sure what it is. Well, that's what it was. Just needed that little bit of an orange tone going on. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so this one, completely different style, but there you go. That's the link. There's a little bit of jelly printing going on in the background there as well. So this one's the orangey reds with a little bit of the cool Bora Bora thrown in. This is the cool one with a little bit of the orangey thrown in as well now. So I really didn't know what I was doing with this page. I decided to go painty, decided to brayer, all looking fab, loving it. Then decided I would use a hot pick stamp. For some reason it couldn't get it stamped well. I don't know if it's my ink, I don't know if it's the stamp, I don't know what's going on with it. And then I managed to move it in the stamp platform and did a really awful job of stamping. So back to the paint, layered more paint on. Now I know that stamping is all around there, but nobody else will. Well, obviously you all know because you've just watched me do it. So once I'd covered all that up, I then just thought, right, I'm just going to start throwing stamps at this, as I didn't have a plan at all anymore. Sorry, I needed some of my coffee. So threw loads of stamps at it, then thought, right, okay, layer bits up. At this point I know my camera started failing because my camera was, my card was quite full. so you'll have missed some of the stamping and the bits and pieces. Use the black gesso to edge, at the same time did the black gesso on the background. And I'd originally wanted this onto the white, but I managed to get paint all over it, so that was never going to work. So black it was. Then I stamped my little Claire Lloyd girl panel onto some watercolour card and coloured that with some Brushos. Quite delicate and quite a contrast to the rest of the page. Then I needed something else to go with it, so that's when I started pulling out some of the jelly prints that I'd made the other day that were just sitting here at the side. Started layering those up, then picked out some stuff from my Artful Days goodie boxes. So I've got a bit of netting just to add some softness, and then all the lovely little gems. Then I've gone in with, and apologies, I've realised some of my gems have moved where my glue wasn't quite dry when I've had to flip it over and adhere the other page. Then I've added lots of little bits of liquid pearls, just because I really wanted that bit of dimension and a little bit of pearl. So I'm hoping you can see some of that texture coming through. So apart from putting my name on it, oh, lots of doodling as well. Lots of doodling on that, bits of doodling on this one as well. That's been my plan really, just to add loads of little scribbly bits. So I didn't expect to do both pages in one playtime. It's actually probably been about 2 hours, I think it's probably taken me. Obviously this is a speeded up video and I've had to, there's bits cut out just where the video failed. But I just got into it and just really enjoyed, stuck into it, done and dusted. So I'm going to sign it, put the date on it, and then I think it's pretty much ready for it to go back into the journal and get sent on to the next person. We're running a little behind schedule on a few of our pages, so it's probably good that I've managed to do it all in one go, but as I say, it was not the intention at all. So I hope you enjoyed watching that process and my playtime. I certainly enjoyed my playtime, and I hope to see you again soon. If you did enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to see me again when new videos are posted. Until next time, bye.